Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, wherever you're watching it, wherever you're watching this from. This is a start for a busy day of content for me. Obviously, with it being deadline day, obviously I don't think Liverpool will be doing anything on deadline day. Lucky enough for me. But this is a start of some real content on deadline day. Obviously, I'm gonna be doing in this video. I'm gonna be doing my Liverpool versus Chelsea review. Obviously, doing my Arsenal preview in the same video. Then afterwards, it's gonna be wall to wall with Liverpool Twitter mode episode 2. You done that the 8-0 first Carlisle United match preview as well. You done that an F1 video about Andretti, and you will get the signings videos for Carlisle United, because Carlisle United are expected to do business on deadline day, because Owen Watson, Jordan will both need replacing. But let's start off with the Liverpool versus Chelsea review and Arsenal preview, which ended in a brilliant, dominant, relentless performance from the Reds with a 4-1 win. A 4-1 win over Chelsea. A very poor Chelsea team, I must add. But can only beat what's in front of you. And a lot of people, including myself, expected it to be a tight game. It was always a tight game against Chelsea. But that wasn't the case yesterday. Because Liverpool were unreal. We were unreal. We were so relentless. And that lad on your screen, Conor Bradley, getting his first ever goal for Liverpool, and getting 2 assists as well. What a performance, a 10 out of 10 performance for Conor Bradley. It's not even just the goals and assists. Conor Bradley as well, defensively, absolutely immense again. And Conor Bradley, for me, has been absolutely unreal since he came in. I mean, it's mind-blowing, isn't it? Absolutely mind-blowing. He's furious. He is furious. And for me, you can't swap him. You can't. In my opinion. You can't swap him. So what happens then? Do we play Trent in midfield? Because it's a nice headache. It is a nice headache for Jurgen. It is a nice headache for Jurgen. So, but the first goal for Liverpool came through Diodal shot and won through the defence. Before that, Chelsea did have a penalty game, even though it was way minutes ago. Did have a penalty game through Conor Gallagher. Soft for me, not a penalty. Not a penalty for me. It's not enough to go down, in my opinion. I think it was soft from Conor Gallagher. So the right decision was given by Paul Turney, who was the referee, which was quite surprising. But to be fair, he had a good game. He had quite a good game. But people be like, blah, 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 blah. But people be like, but you will say that. Just let me speak, people. Let me speak. But then after that penalty, we were dominant. We were on Chelsea, and that first goal was only coming. It was incoming, that first goal. And Diodal Shota running through the defence, which is poor from Chelsea standards, but brilliant from Shota standards to make it 1-0 to Liverpool. To make it 1-0 to Liverpool, which I think that was the Conor Bradley's first assist. As well, and Shota, he's his love and stolen, doesn't he? Yeah, the Shota, the adult Shota. And then we made it 2-0 with the man on your screen, Conor Bradley, who was found on the right, and brilliant finish, unreal finish from a tight handle from Conor Bradley. But to find that one, that's what he does best. Conor Bradley, he finds that one, doesn't he? He finds that one somehow. And I'm not even waiting for man of the match for me, because Conor Bradley for me was man of the match. You can't give it to anyone else. It was a mind-blowing performance from Conor Bradley. And he's been good. He's been unreal since he came in as well. He's been immense, Conor Bradley. And what a finish. Right in the corner. Petrovic had no chance in the Chelsea goal. By the way, I think he can hold his head up like that Chelsea goalkeeper. Because without him, it'll be even more for Liverpool. So that made it 2-0. That made it 2-0 to Liverpool. And in the first half, Darwin Núñez had a few chances. Again, they were quite hard chances to be fair. Darwin Núñez, where two of his chances were one hit the post, one just hit the crossbar and hit one of the Chelsea. And he hit one of the Chelsea fans with that shot. And then we got a penalty. Through Diogo Jota. I don't know. Again, that was probably questionable in my opinion, but he did stand on Jota's foot. Which is why he gave it a penalty, in my opinion. Absolutely abysmal defending from Chelsea. And I guess it's McAllister did have the ball. He did have the ball in his hands, but decided to give it to Darwin Núñez. And we all know Darwin Núñez, if you're quiet now, it's probably not a surprise that he did miss the penalty. That he hit the penalty, that his penalty hit the post. Probably ain't a surprise now, is it? Because he's just so unlucky, isn't he, that Darwin Núñez at the moment? It's just like the post and the crossbar are making him hit the post and crossbar for some reason. To be fair, I don't even think we had any confidence in Núñez storing that penalty. I do think a lot of people would have put their house on him to miss it. This was his luck right now. But by the way, Núñez was brilliant throughout the game. He was sharp. And Núñez, he was chaotic for the Chelsea defence. They couldn't talk with him throughout the whole game. But we did make it 3-0. In the second half. Through Szoboszlai, brilliant header. From Szoboszlai, and Conor Bradley with the set then. Wonderful crossing by Conor Bradley. The cross was different gravy. The finish was different gravy by Szoboszlai to make it 3-0, and that did put Chelsea to bed, if I'm being honest. Or did it? Because Chelsea got a goal back through into 2-2, who came off the bench, and then he's probably the only Chelsea player who can hold his head up high, because he was the only one who was a threat for the Liverpool defence. When I looked at it, I thought he should have passed it, but he didn't need to pass it. It was a fucking good finish from in 2-2. And in 2-2, right, since we don't only a elite player in that team, he went straight for the ball and took it back to the semicircle straight away. No celebrating, just went for the ball straight away. And then Chelsea, for me, he should have had a penalty in 2-2. He should have had a penalty because it was a little spell of pressure from Chelsea once they got that Conceição goal back. In 2-2, they got a penalty where Virgil van Dijk, in my opinion, hit him from behind, and it was a clear penalty. Clear day penalty for me. But they didn't give it, and that was a shocking decision, in my opinion. But you have to say, though, even if Chelsea had come back, I still would have thought Liverpool would still put them to bed regardless, even if Chelsea came back and got another Conceição goal. Because Chelsea was just that abysmal defensively. And we finished the job off 4-1 through... We finished the job off 4-1 through Luis Diaz. I was trying to remember who scored there. But yeah, Luis Diaz, yeah, that was it. After Darwin Núñez sits, good cross in by Núñez to find Luis Diaz for the tap in for 4-1. Job done, and a fantastic performance. Fantastic, dominant, relentless performance against Chelsea, because this would have been one of those games, Chelsea, where we always troll them, don't we? We don't seem to beat them, do we? And we always seem to troll them. So it's a bit of a statement of performance. But people will say, yeah, but Chelsea are shit, let's be real. It don't matter where Chelsea are on the table, because Chelsea can cause a problem for you, no matter where they are on the table. So it's a statement win from the Reds. Really is a statement win. Darwin Núñez, like I said, so unlucky. Then he hit the crossbar in the second half. Darwin Núñez, where you have to say should be scoring, in my opinion, should be scoring that. But Darwin Núñez may have missed chances, but I'll still have him in the team because he's a huge threat to the opposition defence. Darwin Núñez, and end of the day, hasn't he still got 10 goals, 10 assists this season, Darwin Núñez? So even if he doesn't start, he does still assist as well, Darwin Núñez. So Darwin Núñez is brilliant as well throughout the day. But yeah, man of the match could only be Conor Bradley, which means that win keeps us 5 points ahead of Manchester City and Arsenal. Going into the Arsenal game, which is must win now for Arsenal. There'll be huge pressure on Arsenal now in that game. And City had an easy game, as expected, against Burnley. But we will get into the match preview in a minute. I don't think is there anything else I need to talk about from this game. Mudryk. Oh my god, he's the man version of Astrid Webb. Mudryk, honestly. No, honestly, do you not see the comparison? Because they do kind of look at each other, don't they? But 85 million for Mudryk? 70 to 80 million for Mudryk? Oh my days, what a waste. What a waste. And they're just a mess, Chelsea. They're just a mess. I know I still stand by what I said in my preview about Chelsea. I still think in the long term, they will be fine. They will be okay. They will be successful in the top four league. But, oh my days, what a mess. And I've got a manager who I still can't believe he's got another big job, Pochettino, when he's done nothing. Let's be real, he's done nothing but bottle finals. So, but I do think Chelsea do need to stick by him, in my opinion, because this is not good to change the manager. Because if they change the manager, then they'll be in the same situation in 18 months' time. They're similar to Man United, to be fair, you have to say. But yeah, let's get straight into. But anyways, let's get straight into the big one on Sunday: Arsenal versus Liverpool. The third meeting this season between the two teams. Obviously, we beat them 2-0 in the FA Cup. Obviously, in the start of the month at the Emirates in the first visit, where Arsenal should have won, in my opinion, because of the chances they had in the first half, and even start the second half, Arsenal. But don't take your chances against a team like Liverpool, who are flying at the moment. You get punished, and that is the difference in quality between Arsenal and Liverpool, in my opinion. Arsenal definitely still in the tight race, definitely. Of course they are. Of course they're still in the tight race. A very good win away at Nottingham Forest. A difficult place to go to Nottingham Forest. So I said 1-1, but they got the win, Arsenal. Made it hard for themselves after going 2-0 off. They did concede. Arsenal had chances in that day to team storm more. It was a dominant win from Arsenal and Nottingham Forest. Had a difficult place to go to as well. But there is going to be huge pressure on Mikel Arteta's side. Don't sustain because Liverpool can take a draw, in my opinion. I think a draw will still be a brilliant result for Liverpool. Well, maybe not brilliant result for Liverpool, which will still be 12 points. But Liverpool, for me, I still think Liverpool can easily take a point at Arsenal as well. And I think that'll be a good result in the title race for Liverpool. Arsenal need to win, for me. Arsenal need to win to stay in the title race, because if Arsenal don't win, then yeah, I think it's between Liverpool and City. Because you don't feel Arsenal need to win to try and close that gap to 2 points on Liverpool. Because Arsenal do need to go away to City, and they have a terrible record at City, so that's why I think they'll be out of it, even if they do draw Arsenal, because I think Arsenal will lose to City, which will probably make it 8 points. But if Arsenal win, it hots the title race quite up. Can Arsenal win? Of course they can. Of course they can win. Will they win? I don't think so. I think the all best Spurs be saying that as well. The all best Spurs be fancying Liverpool as well, to get something at Arsenal, whether it's a win or a draw. But I think Arsenal, they can definitely get at us, Arsenal. We saw that in the FA Cup. It's all about taking the chances this time. Don't take the chances then, and if they don't take the chances, it'll be the same result with them. It'll be the same result with them, and Liverpool punish Arsenal. A lot of Arsenal fans are fearing Liverpool coming to the Emirates because of the form we are in. I mean, we're relentless, aren't we? We are relentless, and we've got the door-stone power as well. The door-stone power is scary as well. But I will say, the good thing for Arsenal is, I think that was our most relentless performance this season against Chelsea. You just wonder if we were one out of that during this game, where Arsenal could pounce on it. But I get the feeling Liverpool will play more tortoise this game, where get through the first 20 minutes at Emirates, because Arsenal had the ball for the first 20 minutes and we hit it on the counter. Because I think that's something that sort of game where Arsenal will have the ball and we'll hit on the counter attack. So, but I can only see us winning then. I really do. I can only see us winning then. I just can't see Arsenal when they're under the most pressure. Arsenal, they do tend to bottle and crumble, in my opinion. And they don't be under the most pressure. Arsenal in this game, don't exist game. The media be talking about Arsenal saying they need to win. They need to win this game to stay in the title race. And I think Arsenal will be out of the title race in this game. Unfortunately, sorry to any Arsenal fans, I think Liverpool will get the win. And then it'll be a close game. Well, it's always a close game between us two recently. It'll be a tight game. It was 1-1 in the first fixture at Anfield. Wouldn't stop me if it's a draw over then. But I actually think Liverpool will nick it. I think Liverpool will nick it at Arsenal. I'm going for a 2-1 win to Liverpool. In terms of starting lineup, same lineup for me. Same lineup that started against Chelsea. Why do we need to change it? I mean, that is crazy. Trent and Robinson on the bench. Who would have thought that? But no, they need to earn the PS back for me. They need to earn the PS back. Conor Bradley's been immense at right back. Joe Gomez has been immense at left back. Albeit we are playing Arsenal, and Jurgen might think, we might put Trent and Robbo back in that year. But I'm pretty sure in the first fixture in the FA Cup, Joe Gomez did well. He did well, didn't he? Against Saka. So, yeah, for me, same team. Start the same team against Arsenal. I don't think why do we need to change it? Don't change the winning team. Don't change the winning team for me. I might stop Dixon 2-1 to Liverpool. And that is my match preview for Arsenal versus Liverpool. So feel free to go thoughts down below on the Chelsea game down below in the comments. Any Arsenal fans, feel free to go thoughts down below on the game down below in the comments. And any Liverpool fans, feel free to thoughts on the Chelsea performance and the Arsenal game. Take care, stay safe, so yeah, and hopefully the Reds can knock Arsenal out of the title race. Up the Reds, come on the Reds.